Here we go. Am I going to get that message from virtual hug? What's that? Virtual hug. Oh, that's that message. Oh, I'll put a picture on there and it's come up in words on there. Okay. Okay. I can see comments on YouTube now if they come up. Oh, here we go. I'm on there. Hello, Paris. Can you like and subscribe, please? Oh, dear. Right, okay. Right, I thought I was live, so I've started taking this carb apart. Anyway, I haven't done too much. All I've done is took the float bowls off. This carburetor is a Holley 4150 twin float, and it's a monster. Weighs a ton. I've just took the two floats off. This one come off with 2 bits, so I'm gonna just, because what I did put all this together with a new gasket kit on, but I've decided that I want to clean it out with carb cleaner. I should have done that really, but I was just keen on getting it on to see if I could tune it up, but there was petrol pissing out everywhere, so obviously didn't tune it up. But we've got an exciting show tomorrow night, and hi Rubber, I'm going to be interviewing Pratt Taylor at 7:30 on YouTube, so make sure you're there. And if any of you have got any questions you want me to ask him, could you either put them in here or ask me on the live tomorrow night? Because it's going to be an interview with a difference, right? I haven't thought it all out. I've thought the basics out. Pratt Taylor will be there, whether he knows it or not. He will be there, and we're going to have a laugh, and we're going to expose him for the fruitcake he is. Okay. Oh, petrol everywhere. I thought I emptied them. It stinks of petrol in here. Trust me. I'm glad I don't smoke fags. You know what I mean? But yeah. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow night at 7:30. I'm going to be interviewing Pratt Taylor. But today, what we're doing is we're taking this Holley carb apart, and I'm waiting for some carb cleaner. I'm going to clean it all up in carb cleaner. Not today, obviously, because I haven't got the carb cleaner, but I just thought I'll get it all ready. Hi, Mouse. How you doing? Yeah, I do lives now and then, but I'm actually going to do a really good one tomorrow night. It'll either be or it'll be really funny. I got a feeling it was going to be funny, but I think it depends on the questions you want me to ask Pratt Taylor, because he has got to answer them. He's got to answer these questions, okay? It's going to be funny. I'm not going to say too much about it because I want everyone to like and subscribe. And don't forget, I've got some editing coming up next month, and I'm going to do that live. So I'm going to be sorting my racing bike out as well soon. I've got a couple of issues with it, but I will get them issues sorted, and I'm hoping I'll get this sorted so that I can go in this. I've got my little house with me, and I'll have my racing bike with me. So I'll have my 1970s camper van and my I think that is a 1970 something bike. So I'm going to be right classic. Hopefully we'll beat the boys and show them up, because I'm sure I'm going to be getting some funny looks when I turn up. But that's cool. I've had funny looks on here for nearly 5 years now, so it's surprising how long you're on here, isn't it? It's like, yeah. Let me just get a screwdriver. I just got to step over my dog because she don't like moving. Get that one and that one. I'll take that just in case I need that. Right, just step over me dog. There we go. Right. Hope everyone's well. Oh no, not for a few questions for you. Oh, brilliant! I hope you do. I hope you do, because that's what's going to make the show. The questions that will be asked. Oh God, it bloody stinks in here. I should have opened the window. I've got the door open, but I should have opened the window so I've got a breeze through here. Tra la 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 la. Yeah, so we're going to be interviewing Pratt Taylor tomorrow, and I'm going to be interviewing all the wrong uns. We've got Rick the Dick, Stinky Knickers. There's someone else I can't mention because that one's going to court. I'm just waiting for the statement to come through on the email so I could sign it, and then they could start the process. It has been dragging out a bit, that court case, like to get to court, but it seems like it's gonna start moving along soon. So this is the petrol bowl. There's the float. We've got a little float in there, goes up and down, and we've got two of those. Because it is a twin float Holley carb. Okay. Right, now we're going to take the automatic choke off. If I've got any battery left, I might show you around my garden, because I've done a few little things in the garden. It'd be nice to show you, but it does bug me on the laptop. Mind you, I've got how far behind is that? What is he doing on there? I've seen that went. I know that away. Right, okay. I can't see how far I've got on that, but I think that's well behind on YouTube. So we'll have to crack on with what we've got. Right. This is my electric choke. Put all them screws over there with that. Go. Little gasket. Get that off if we can. Gently does it. Go. Back there. Okay, take that off. We need that off. Oh. I was going to say take that off, but it fell off. Take the gasket off. I don't want to damage the gasket. Yeah, so it'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? I wonder how the interview's going to go with Stinky Knickers. Do you think that'll be a good interview, or do you think it'll all be about her? That's the only time she'll have the opportunity of it being all about her. I'm going to get some stick for all this, you know that, don't you? I don't care though, because I think it's about time a lot of us targeted these people that say they're the right ones and they go after everyone else. I'm trying to see what size that is. I'm gonna. Oh, it is a 65. Is it a 65? Yeah, because I wasn't sure if I put the wrong one of them. It's like it's like a diaphragm. but that's what lets the petrol in. We'll take that out because I don't want to clean that with carb cleaner because that will just ruin the diaphragm. Take that out. Okay. Where comes those two there? Well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? I think there's only been one gasket in there. They must have been two stuck together. Right, I've got two jets in there. Got a couple of jets there. Can you see them jets at the bottom now? What else we got? What else can I take off? Let's take that gasket off. Another gasket. Turn it round. It's tough. Another little device, another piece of metal. Oh dear. What else can I take off? Should I take all that off? I've got it really, haven't I? How do I get that off? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that with gloves on. How did they manage to get that on there like that? What does that mean? Windows what? Your device will restart to update. No, don't do all that. Go away. You don't need this, do you, with bloody gloves on? Seems to work on the phone, but it won't work on here. Here we go. Right. When you put it back together, you'll have enough left over. You know what? When you get this carb kit, because I've got a carb kit here, right? And I've put it back together already once. And look at all the stuff I got left. I was doing it, like, look at all the rubbers and washers and all that. Look, that's all what's left. All that lot. Gaskets. But it does do a couple or two or three different types of carbs. But the thing with this is there's places I don't want to go, if you know what I mean. But I don't know, I might have to. because I want to do it all in cleaner. God, who put that bloody clip that way around? That's just stupid. Oh, fuck. Took my off. That's really hurt my finger. That's cut me. Fucking bastard. Let's take that off because that's going to just bleed everywhere. Anyway, nothing a cup of tea won't sort out. That's a split pin, and it's just the way they've put it in. It's like they've put it in backwards. There we go. There we go. That wasn't hard, was it? That's really soft. There we go. Right. Perhaps I should have took that one out on that side first. But I want to get all them out. But am I going to be able to? Because they've actually split. What's happening there? Oh God, it's jammed now. They've actually split the screw on the back. I don't think I should have gone that far with it. What have I done now? Let me check this end. Oh, that's it. Yeah, what was that in the way? Oh God, what was that? No, that spring should be somewhere. Why is it there? No, that's interesting. Why is that spring like that? That should be up there. Bullshit. Anyway, let's not worry about that yet. Let's get this off. Let's sort this right out. Right, them two go there. Put that over there. Get this puppy off. You alright, Tom? It's like, no, going in there, it stinks of petrol. Okay. If I mess this up, it looks like I'll be taking the bike on the trailer at the back of the car. Because there's quite a lot to it. Oh, God, why is that so stiff? Lily, no. No, stay here. Stay here. Okay, right, yeah. That one's actually alright. Excuse me, I think. Yeah. Come along. Come along. There we go. Oh, yeah, remember that gasket. Little gasket. A little clip. I think I'll put that clip back in that hole and then I'll know that goes there. Yeah. This is the housing for the choke. Okay. Right, I'm gonna have to get all the rubbers out of this because I can't just put it in petrol cleaner. Put the rubbers in because it will just wreck them. Right, let's take that off. See, that was pointless, Lily, wasn't it? You got bad legs, in and out, in and out. You didn't achieve nothing. I went shopping today with my friend. Bought some little wooden borders I've been putting up for my little flower bed. Well, I've raised it really because of the when the tide comes up quite bad in the winter. But I try and work on the bed, see if we can get a bit of garden out of the water, so the dog can go to the toilet without pooing in the water. Okay, that's something. It's a diaphragm of some sort. See, I would take that out, but I haven't got a gasket for that. I didn't get a gasket or a diaphragm for that bit, so I'm not going to take that apart. But it sounds like it's working okay. Right, that's all that. Now we'll turn it over. We'll take the base off, which has got quite a few screws in. Okay. There we go. Anyone doing anything exciting today? What's this? Why is he so homophobic when he was in homosexual relationship himself once upon a time? Was he? I didn't know that. He was in a homophobic. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Cosmas. He definitely doesn't like me, that's for sure. I went on there yesterday. I see it was live. I went to the electrolysis. I was having hair removal, and he popped up while I was waiting to go in. But I literally only had 5 minutes before I was going in. But I went on there and I thought, oh, I'll just annoy Matt Taylor for a little while. And he's talking about he wants to tickle my armpits because he likes to hear me laugh. Do you know what? I ain't being funny, right? I'm not being big-headed or anything like that. But I actually think Matt Taylor fancies me. Do you know that? Don't spread that around though. Like I've just said that on live. That might be one of my questions to ask him. Do you actually fancy me? And because you know you don't stand a chance because of the Andy Divine stuff and all that. Is that why you attack me? Why does that go that way? Oh, well, it goes that way. I want to know why that springs like that. That don't make sense. That spring should be somewhere. Do you reckon it should be behind there? Let me see if it should be behind there. I'm just talking to myself. Talk amongst yourselves, it won't be long. Actually, it does go there. And it, yeah. Oh, right, okay. So that's spring loaded. Right, okay. You can see this is going to go well, can't you? It's going to go really well. Right, Lewis. Right. So we've got the bottom off. Do I take these out? Because I don't really know if I've got the capability of pushing them. Oh, pushing them back in and splitting them. Well, let's see how easy that comes undone. It's going to determine how easy they come undone. Come undone, but is it going to be okay? Because they look like brass screws, and I don't think they've got a lot of life in them. Do I really want to take them out? Let's think about this, because this is not really going to affect the carb cleaner, is it? All the holes are big on it. I might just leave this bit. Do you know that? I might just leave this bit. Because although it's important, it's not really got loads of tiny holes that can get blocked up. Well, I don't want to have to start hunting for special screws. Let's just give that a tap. That looks better. Right, so I'll leave that. I'll just clean that up. I'll clean it up without putting it in the fluid. What do you think about that? A couple of little holes in there. Yeah. Right, so now we've got this here. This is the bit. Yeah. So if I undo them, take that out. Yeah, I'm going to go for that with this one. Too big. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, that's too tough. It's brass, so if I go any further, that's going to break. I can't afford it to break because I need to get to this track day. I need to get the bloody bus going. Let's take that little puppy out there. Oh shit, I've got that gasket. I want to damage that. Right. Oh, Oh, that's where that pin was. I hope that didn't have a ball bearing on it. That was it, wasn't it? Sugar. No, that's important because that's got tiny little holes in it. That's what squirts the fuel into the carbs. So we'll take that out. That's it. And is anything else in there? What can I not see in there? No. So that's good. I can blast all that with whatever. Now we've got the boosters. How do I get them out? Can they come out? Well, I think that's it really. That can go straight in the thingy, in the fluid. Oh right, so that pumps it out there. Yeah, so there was definitely something wrong there because this is where I was getting petrol. See these two here? Petrol was just pissing out of there. Pissing out. But I'd set the float so they was meant to be set, but clearly there's something wrong. But see that's got a filter in it and I didn't get the filter. I don't know why I didn't get the filter. So I'm gonna leave that. In fact I can't. Because if I leave that, if there's a filter in it, it's gonna melt, isn't it? See how tough it is. Yes. Let's see if I can mark that just so we know what that goes. Probably wash it off, but there should be a filter in there. Oh my god, there's a lot of gunk in there. Let's have to took that out. That is proper gunk right up. Oh, bloody hell, the light. That goes through it. Well, that's it. That's the carburetor all taken apart. Oh, hi, drummer man. How you doing? Hi, White Walker. I actually feel a little bit sick because of the petrol in there. It stinks. If I take these jets out, I'm not going to get them all muddled up. Something I just don't want to do. That is a 59 and that is a 37. Or was that a 57? Where's the other one? We've got another one here. Where? This one here. Just get these off. That is a 72 and a 70. Should they be different? 72 and a 70. I'm actually going to take them out when I clean it. I wanna check these needles because that's supposed to be 1.5 turns. So that's half, that's one, that's half, that's two, that's 2.25. 2.25 turns, that one. It's supposed to be 1.5. Check that out. You don't get them either. It's like a rebuild kit and you don't really get loads of stuff. You get loads of stuff over. Oh, there we go, there's one gasket. It's definitely all gunk in there. Right, that's that one. That pin definitely looks worn. Okay, where's the other one? Let's see what this one was. Got a half, one, and oh, that was 1.5. That was spot on, that one. Oh, what was like the gasket come out as well? That's jam on it. Wow, that was right up the screw, that. Right, that's that. Bit gunky in there. It does actually look quite gunky, these parts. Anyway, they're going to get a lovely clean when I get my gear come through. But other than that, I can't really do much more. I can't take much more off. Well, this is all... I've taken everything off I can here. I can't believe that them boosters are actually all part of the same thing. They must come out, surely. I don't know like they do. Shall I give it a little bit of a thing, see if we can get them out. No, they don't come out. That really surprises me. No, they don't come out, so they've got to stay there. Right, and that's my carburettor dismantle. I might not do a live when I put it back together because it'll probably take a lot longer. But yeah, I wish I had the diaphragm for that though, because I'd like to take that apart. But see, I want to know if it's split or not. But it does seem like does it come out of there? Oh, look, that's not split. Look, see. See, if that was split, I wouldn't be able to hold that in just through that little hole. That's clever, isn't it? So we know that's not split. 100%. Anything to come out of here? There's a bit of plastic in there. Oh, I've got to take the floats out, haven't I? Because I can't let them. I can't let them get damaged. So, why is one black and one's? See, I don't want to put them back wrong. Will that go back wrong? One's brown and one's black, but why? I don't know why. Right, let's take. I'm going to take the little windows out, the little screws. See these screws here on the side? When you set it up, you'll take these screws out, and if the petrol's level with the bottom of the screw, you've got it just right. But I did that, and then when I turned it on, because you're supposed to be able to start it out when them screws out, it pissed out everywhere. Pissed out everywhere. Pissed out everywhere. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna take these out. I'm gonna take these floats out because I can't let them get damaged. But there's no holes in here though to worry about, is there? There we go, there's one float. Don't look damage. What is it? See, because if they're damaged, they'll just fill up. Can't get them damaged, but at least I can get that a good clean. There's an O-ring in there. Little O-ring, I know where that goes. We'll put that. Put that on there so we don't lose it, because that's where that goes. Oh, yeah. Okay, that one ain't damaged. Right, that's that one done. Now for this one. So I've got that thing there, but is it much? It's all metal. Is that metal in there? Yeah. But see, the thing with that is it's got a ball bearing in it. And I have got a ball bearing. Ball bearing. Connect on it. Oh, it nearly fits in there. So I don't have damage that because you don't get a spare one of them. I don't really understand what it does. Oh, there we go. Well, there's no point in that because the ball bearing won't come out that side. It comes out that side. But anyway, that can be cleaned. That's what the filter is. I've got to take that off as well now. Bloody hell. You over there. You over there. Can you see all these bits? That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff for a carb, isn't it? Let's undo this petrol thingy in the Jeep. Can't remember what them two clips are for. I know I've got spare ones for them. Oh, that's actually alright. That's actually in good condition. That's good. It's all that can get a good clean out. Right, so yeah, I can't really do anything else until I get my carb cleaner. That was a bit grubby already. I only just put that in the other day. Why's that so grubby? Okay, well, we're done. Right, we'll have a little fag break and then I'll show you my garden. Everything's out of that one. Gaskets in now. That's lovely. Everything's out of that one. We've got everything out of this one. I think I'll take them jets out once I've cleaned it all. And then I can put them back as I do it because they've got different numbers on them. Right, that goes on that, won't it? But I think that should only have one on it, and there was two on it. So I'll check that before I put that back together. Yeah. Stop online bullies, Muppets. That's got to be Matt Taylor in it. Oh, Matt Taylor, I hope you're ready for our interview tomorrow. And I need to ask you a question about homophobes and you going out with someone that was gay or something. Ah, yeah, I reckon that's got to be Matt Taylor, isn't it? Just by what you're saying. Because only Matt Taylor says stupid stuff. But if that's you, Grob, sorry. Oh dear. Yeah, 7:30, Matt Taylor. Don't forget, right? I'm interviewing you tomorrow night at 7:30. And one of the questions I want answered is about your homophobic behaviour. I don't care how you talk about me because you've said the most vile stuff about me, and that's not going to go away. Yeah, you say that though. What's that, Victor? Victor, I know someone that was a bricklayer that used to wear gloves, and I used to take the mickey, but it makes sense because I've done bricklaying. I mean, I'm not a bricklayer, but I can do brick walls and stuff like that because I'm very clever. And that shit, when it gets in your hands, it's not good. Stockings. Do you know what? Oh God, that's going to sound really weird, right? Because these days, right, you get leggings and all sort really decent stuff, right? But back in the day when I was actually on the building code, because I used to do roofing for years, and people used to wear tights, not stockings. So did he used to wear suspenders and all that, and make it was to keep him warm. But that's what a lot of people used to wear. But because of like how things were back then, it was a bit like you didn't want to advertise it, but who gives a fuck these days? Do you know what I mean? If you can't afford decent leggings or thermals or whatever, that was your thing. You wore tights under your trousers, obviously. You didn't just go work in your tights. But that is so true what you say, Viking. Marigolds on the building game, yeah, and tights under their trousers because cold wasn't an excuse to not work in them days. Now, I mean, you've only got to sneeze and you can make an excuse for not working. I mean, I've cut myself. Look, I've cut myself. That's why I've lost my farm. I've cut myself. But if I was on a building site, I'd be in A&E. Hmm. Oh, fishnets. Oh, shut up. What's the point in that? They've got loads of holes in them. I kid you not. I'm gonna take this out because I can't really do much here now. I've ruined my glove. The washing up's just gonna get left now. In fact, I'm gonna make some bread soon because I fancy having a really nice sandwich, but I've got no bread. But I can make some in a couple of hours. Do you think I should take that out? What's behind that? I took my gloves off and then playing with stuff. Yeah, that's a bit tricky. That. What I might do though is I might take that apart because there's not really any dirt in that. It's just a bit of grubby carb. That does the throttle tick over. Yeah, I might just have a look in there and see what's in there, just in case there's. I don't think there's any gaskets in there, but I'll check that anyway. I'm not gonna put that in the carb cleaner. I'm only gonna put in there what I can see won't get damaged. Let's have a little flag break. Do you know what? I've got you on my phone. I'm wondering if I should take you out on my phone, but there's a delay. Quite a bit of delay actually, because I don't remember looking out there for ages. Right. This is alright, isn't it? I have to sort this puppy out because I need this camper to be up and running. I want to go on that track day in this. I don't want to be pissing around in the car and stuff like that. It's only about 80 miles. I've been 50 in it so far, but that's when I bought it. But I did nearly write it off. I come up to a roundabout and it didn't have any brakes because the engine cut out. Yeah, I went straight across the roundabout, and yeah, the guy had to slam his anchors on. He was in a van. He could see I was in trouble. Well, he would have been if I'd have hit him, because this is just like two steel girders going along the road with loads of bits on. You wouldn't want 4.5 ton in you, would you? Excuse me, but I just had to have a Withers original. So, you want to have a look at my engine? I'll show you what's left of the engine. It's when you move this, you do get a crappy picture. You see the engine? See my oil biases. She's probably high fumes. Let's go and have a look in the garden. Take the bike with me and take my Wi-Fi. Shall I like my modem? Shall I like my modem? This is my internet. Cordless 6-hour charge. But you can keep it plugged in if you want. Oh God, it's so awkward to get up because the fucking dog won't move. I should just kick her out of the way because she's gonna move anyway. Oh, I can't put that. Let's put that down my underwear. Excuse me. There we go. That's it. Right, wagons roll. Let's go and have a look at my big jetty. I need to get some. Has anyone got any gravel boards? I need some gravel boards. They're quite dear buying them new, but people have problems getting rid of them when they're old and they want to get rid of their fence. Right. Yeah, look, have a look at that. That's my flower bed. Going along there. I've just got some fence this morning. Some little like wooden borderline things. We'll have a little look from down here. Because it'd be easier for me to show you if I get down here. There you go, look. All the border, all around there. And I've got all the flowers in. Yeah, like those. Really got bad leg. My dog goes all the way out there. See that? Lily, why'd you have to follow me? Because you've got a bad leg. You should just lay down. I ain't going anywhere. This is my jetty, what I'm making. You see it? Got a big dog there. I'm waiting for the tide to come up. It's sun, isn't it? Well, that's my jetty. And we're going to have a look at my garden, shall we? My little vegetable garden. I've been eating some peas. Shall I show you my other jetty while we're here? See, these are going to be handy for like when I've got the canoe, because when the tide comes up, I'll be able to just come back on the land to a certain extent. But it'll be easier to get out of the canoe when I've got land both sides of me. The water's actually clearing up really well. I wonder if you could see the fish. Have a look in the water. Oh, look, they've gone. Oh, no, they're over there. But they was right in just now. As soon as I got on the platform, you see some of them. So we get loads of them around the boat. But yeah, that's the fishes. The little fishes in the water. Get one then, White Walker. Do you have much trouble with slugs, Pals? I don't really. The only thing I have trouble with the slugs is my cauliflowers. They kind of slaughter them, but because I went over there the other day and I see a few slugs on them, not many. You get a few here, but nothing like what you would get in London. I just chucked a load of salt everywhere, and I thought, get through that lot. But look, I made a little flower bed over here the other day, and there, because that was just a bit of waste ground. So I got rid of all the rubbish. I put it all in one area, and I put all them in. And the rabbits haven't ate them. They don't seem to like them because I put a little bush along that edge there. Where is it? Along there, and I'm hoping they'll grow up, and then you won't be able to see all the boxes from outside the garden because they do look an eyesore. But I'm actually going to bring that edge in along and make like a little cul-de-sac around my boat. So if I want to isolate the dog in a bit of garden, I can do that. But here's all my sweet peas, look. They're doing really well. Oh, man. I've got a raspberry bush at that end, and I think that one up there is a blueberry bush. That one up there. And I've got loads of gooseberries now, and they're probably ripe now. I'd eat one big part. Well, my apple tree, well, they started growing the apples and they fell off. But I keep getting a load of ants on them. So what I keep doing is washing the leaves with water, a couple of drops of vinegar, and a couple of drops of washing up liquid. You just rub it on the leaves, and it just destroys all the mites, which the ants bring up there. I've bought myself some. I bought myself some um, fruit tree grease. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. You put it round the stem of the tree about an inch, and then it confuses the ants, and they won't go past that, so they can't put all the mites on the leaves. Because I'm been known to a lot of people, ants are farmers, and they're very good at farming, and that's what they do. They take the mites to the leaves. The mites um, suckle on your leaves, and they produce a sugar, which is what the ants collect. But I'll show you my cauliflowers. They're actually doing all right at the moment. They've been nibbled a bit, but I've put a net round it. See, I've got a net, but I can't really see that well. But I've got the cauliflowers there, And I don't know what these are. I don't know if they're greens or something. I can't remember. I've got a chart somewhere what I've written down what everything is, but most of the stuff in here hasn't took at all. It's just them two lot that I've taken. And I've just realised, right? I've done it again, haven't I? I've been growing weeds like a fucking idiot. I thought they were sunflowers. These here, look how I thought, oh great, I've got sunflowers. I planted loads of seeds, and they haven't come up, but these weeds have come up, right? And I've been watering them, looking after them. And when I've looked at pictures of sunflowers, they're nothing like that. The leaves are nothing like that. If this ain't a weed, fuck knows what it is. But I think it's a weed. So I'm gonna have to rip all that out. I've got one of these. I know this is like whatever. I like this. Where's the sun? Lily, no. Can you see that? I like that. All them remote. I've got a nice plum tree. Nice little plum tree. I've been plaiting it together. Like when I plait my hair, look. You can see it. I was just plaiting it together and I'm going to train it over there and put it all along that gate. Once I move my motorbike, I've got another motorbike in now. I want to get rid of it. I don't really want it anymore. I want like a little dirt bike or maybe a scooter. So when I do go out on my camper, because I'm going to be doing a few trips in that camper, but I want to get it right. And I'm just going to put a scooter on the back or something. So whenever I go somewhere, I just park up and use my scooter. But yeah, I've got a pear tree here. This don't seem to be doing. I mean, it's doing all right, but it's no pears on it. All the petals fell off. But it is a bit windy up here most of the time. I got another great tree yesterday. I planted that. You see me great tree there? Got another plum tree there. A friend gave me. Planted that, and that's doing well. And I've got a great tree here. This one's doing right. I still ain't got the grapes on it. Well, I have, but they're so small. I mean, I can't eat grapes. Yeah, exactly. Um, bloody, I saw them just now. They're standing up. Oh, they're tiny anyway. Oh, yeah, are they? Can you see that? They go very far, are they? But I suppose I should get rid of all the stinging nettles around here. That would probably help. But yeah, that's my garden coming along just fine. And I do love coming out here and working on it. It's great. When I do my lives, I have to use my phone because this, for some unknown reason, was doing it. Oh, hi Emily. You're missing all the comments, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, hi Lara. I didn't see you there. Yeah, it is a nice life up here, but it's not very good in the winter. Yeah, I'm dreading that when my washing machine goes wrong because not everyone's got a washing machine on these boats, but I have. But it's not a very big tub. But at the end of the day, the bigger the more water you use every time you'll wash. So it kind of suits this life having a nice little one. But I change so much because one minute I'm hot, then I'm cold, then I'm dirty, then I'm clean, and I've got to go out of somewhere. So I just like sometimes I change like 3 or 4 times a day. And it's like, whoa. Hey, look at my bike rack I put on the thing, look. Can you see it? That's where my motorbike's going. Me and my friend are going to try it soon, but she's got a bad back, so I've got to wait for her back to get better so I can fuck it up again. You'll have to excuse my face because I went to electrolysis yesterday and it's really puffed my face up. I'm sure she's got the right arm on me because I don't agree with COVID. And she's like, oh, do this, do that. I'm like, this will break, will ya? COVID. Oh, yeah, look, I've got tomatoes. This is my little herb garden. bought some tomato plants, and they was actually quite knackered, right? But I'm really surprised how well I've looked after them. I fed them and stuff. So I've got 4 tomato plants in my herb garden, but I got for some unknown reason, I really like lavender, right? And I bought a lavender plant, and it's an English lavender. And I can't believe how deep the colour is. So I went back and bought a lot, and that's why I put all that in that garden over there. Over there, I've got a big row of lavender with them white flowers as well. But look how deep this is. I've got 2 here, right? I don't know what this front one is. But look at the colour of that lavender, how deep it is. And then you've got another one, you've got the other one here. I think this one here, see that there? I think that's curry. It stinks of curry. That stinks of petrol. No, I can smell that. It's curry. That's really weird, isn't it? That you get a plant like that and it's like, it's curry. It's a herb, a curry herb. But I've got loads all around now because I forgot. I wonder if you can see the fish now. Look, have a look down there in the water. Can you see the fish behind the boat? I just sit there. I love the old breadcrumbs. Yeah, that's about it, really, guys. I'm going to go off because I don't really want to. I don't like my lives to be long because people get a bit bored of it. But don't forget to tune in tomorrow night with Pratt Taylor. I'm going to be interviewing Pratt Taylor. So if anyone's got any questions, he's got to answer them. He don't even know he's coming on yet. Well, he does because I said yesterday afternoon you're going to be on tomorrow night. He goes, "Oh, I'm not doing nothing." Yeah, I might be there. Pratt Taylor, you'll be there. This is an interview about you and the way you treat people. Yeah, lavender's lovely. You get a really nice smell from it. Did you? On a Vauxhall Viva. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm lucky because I've got lots of diagrams, but I've been over and over it, and I've watched YouTubes, and it's really surprising how many settings there are on it. But when I had a Fiesta about 4 years ago, I just decided I wanted a Fiesta, right? One of the old ones, right? I don't think it was a Mark One. I think it was a Mark Two. And I tried to sort the carburetor out, and it was just a waste of time. It got all silly bits on it, right? So I ended up buying a Weber carburetor, right? I think it cost me between 50 and 70 quid. I put it on, right, and it was like a brand new car. And I was like, all this pissing around we do with stuff. I just stuck it on. It was great on fuel. The car didn't stink anymore. It was more responsive. And I think I got, instead of getting like 50 out of it, I got something like 60 out of it. But the gauge was out anyway because someone had put the wrong wheels on it. And if you put like bigger wheels on a car that you should have, you'll find that the speedo's out by a few miles. Did I say hi, model? Oh, hi, Emily. How you doing? Oh, Emily. Um, do you mind if I come on your live tomorrow with you? Hey, when you do your live tomorrow night, is it all right if I come on? Because I tried to get on last week, right? Um, I was on the YouTube, and when I pressed the link and you all went off, it wouldn't link. And then when I tried to come back to YouTube, it was all gone, so I couldn't find the link. And I was so annoyed because I've basically gone out a lot of these groups because there's so many wankers in them. There really are. And I'm going to be interviewing some of them as well, even without them knowing. And when you see what I mean tomorrow, you'll think this could either work or it can't work because I honestly think a lot of these people that are calling people out are wankers, and they need to see themselves in a different light. And I know it's going to get me in a bit of trouble with some people, but I don't give a fuck. I'm sick of these people thinking they're hard or thinking they know it all. So they're going to be interviewed. Whether they're there or not, they're going to be interviewed. But apart from that, love and light. But anyway, I'm going to go off, guys, because I should really be thinking about having something to eat. And I need to prepare myself for tomorrow night. So don't be late. I'm going to be on at 7:30 and we're going to be interviewing Pratt Taylor. So if you want to ask Pratt Taylor any questions, give me the questions and I will interview Pratt Taylor, the nut fruit loop. Yeah, I'll actually come on tomorrow night and we'll have a laugh. So if anyone's out there that wants to come on, you should come on too. And if you're an arsehole, would you kick you off? That's fine with me. What, are you going on at 6:46? Or is that the time? Oh, that's the time. I'm such a lemon sometimes. You're going on at 9, aren't you, Emily? 9 o'clock. Don't be late, people. YouTube, Emily Luca is on at 9. And if you're a troll, we'll give you a slap. Okay? I know, right? We'll come and dip sometimes. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming on. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Yeah? So you have a good evening. And stay safe. Let's all get off of here. Right, I'll see you later. Bye.